Haha, look. Alright, part 2. It's the same day for me, the next day for you guys. Okay. So we're going to go through clothing and purses, and we're going to go back through hard goods because they're putting stuff out as we speak. And the Halloween section is super expanded because it's like in a week and a half. So we're going to go do that too. Alright, you guys, here we go. Now, from now on, a lot of my videos, some of them are going to be clothing because I'm seriously getting back into it. I just organized all my clothing and put up new racks in my eBay room. It looks so good. Anyways, I'm also going to go heavy on plus size because the plus size section is usually not as big, but if you can find some good pieces, they will definitely sell. Okay, let me try to be delicate and say this. I hope I don't offend anybody, but this is a fact, okay? It's just a fact. And so for you resellers, the reason that it's good to include plus size clothing in your clothing sales is because a lot of times when we're a little heavier, we don't really feel that comfortable going to the store a lot, shopping and trying things on. So if you can offer some good things online with full measurements, a return policy, okay, you can make some money there. Anyways, let's start with purses. I need to keep an eye on my cart. You guys are hollering at me again. I know. I know. I deserve it. So as a reminder, this particular ARC, well, most of the ARCs, they put what they think are their better purses locked up on end caps up front. I like this chainmail. It is somewhat vintage too. Just came out, $9.99. Let's see if we can tell whose it is. See if it's vintage or not. Nope, made in China. I thought maybe because of the strap. The strap made me think it might possibly be a vintage, but it's not. This is cute with the bowling bag look. That is cute. That's probably like a 9 West or something. Let's see. It's only Naugahyde, but it's a better quality one. Oh, Express. Okay, that explains it. Express. What did I say? It probably was 9 West, or I would have said maybe a Gap. Express is good at copying high-end designers. Y'all know Express is one of my favorites. They've been around forever. Really good quality for the money, you know. Seriously. And a good resale value on some of their pieces. Oh, that's cute. These don't sell for a whole lot, but they're super cute. I think I see a Day of the Dead type. Looks like one of those things you get at a tourist shop, huh? I usually run through these even though I know most of the better ones are going to be up front, but they might miss something. Totally 90s vibe. Oh my gosh. Cross color styles, totally. This feels leathery too. $3.99. Even the style. Yes. Going to the club, for sure. Going to the mall. Let me see who made that. No name inside except genuine leather. This is true vintage genuine leather. Oh, I should get that. There will be a couple of people in the world that want that. That want those colors again. We're just now starting to lean into the 80s and 90s. Fashion forward people already did, but it's starting to pick up steam, if you know what I mean. It might need a little bit more time because general population, they need to see other people doing it before they feel comfortable doing it. I've talked about this before. There's no real way to talk about it without sounding arrogant, but I'm a fashion forward type person. Maybe not so much anymore, but especially when I was younger. I just don't dress up a lot, so that's why I say maybe not so much now, but my thinking is still the same, and I understand it. Wait a minute, I want to see what this is. But anyway, so again, there's no really way to say this without sounding arrogant, but I'm sorry, this is just another truth. Fashion forward people, they like to do things and start trends and be the first or maybe the second they'll tolerate, and then once it hits too many other people doing it, they're done. They're moving on to something else. Did I finish my sentence on that? Okay, so on the 80s and 90s, it's just now picking up some steam. So I'm still treading kind of lightly, and I'm keeping an eye on it. And if I see that it goes mainstream, it'll probably only hit for maybe 5 years when it's more mainstream, so to speak, meaning more and more people are choosing that look as they go out, not just influencers, okay? There's enough influencers in there influencing enough to where it's picking up some steam, where we can all kind of save it and sell it and make some money. All right, moving on. All right, I turned around so we could look at the plus size rack here. Anyways, I hope that landed okay, what I just said. It's just the truth, you guys. Not throwing shade at anybody. I understand it all. I really do. Being in the fashion industry as well, all my life. Modeling and all that, I totally get it. Okay. And a social butterfly, for sure. Yeah. From way back. Derek, these are sold at Ross and TJ Maxx. It's not a bad quality though. It's in the wrong size. Let me hang that on the end cap because that's on the wrong size. Okay. So I'm just looking at fabrics. Cable and gauge, those are sold at department stores. This is, yeah, like this used to even be sold at Steinmart. I actually have some of their shirts at better department stores. This is sold. That's a cute look too, you guys. My arm is not long enough. Look, anything like that with a wrap or a faux twist, fit and flare. Oh my gosh, that looks good on anybody. It helps hide our little Buddha bellies. This might need something under it or a pin. That's a little low for me. Yeah, that's a good color too. How much is that? See, like something like that I would buy. I'm not buying any clothes unless it's like a real high-end piece right now. I have so much. But once I start selling it and get it thinned out and ready to start to restock, this is something I would buy. Purple, good size, awesome style. Looks good on everybody. Cable and gauge, yeah, $4, yeah. I'd probably put it up for like $25 actually, because the style is good. That's actually would be just barely under retail. This little mob wife dress. Whose is that? Fast fashion. It feels good though. And there we have that twist again. It just looks great. Makes the girls look good, if you know what I mean. And hides a Buddha belly. So that's something I would probably do. And do a mob wife special, like on Whatnot. Maybe District, I'm not sure. Something like this. See, that's a cute look. Oh, it's a Forever 21. Some of their stuff goes viral too. It's so crazy. Sometimes, yeah, there's some stuff that goes viral. You got to keep an eye on the young people, what they're saying over on TikTok. Okay, I'm going to switch. Someone's looking at the end. I'll let her look. I'm a reseller, so I let regular shoppers go first. Okay? Oh, that's awesome. Look at that 60s, 70s vibe. Is this homemade or inspired? Okay, I love this. Let me hang this up and back up, you guys. Oh my gosh, that is so late 60s, 70s. Now this fabric isn't the best. It's a good fabric. It's just itchy. You know, it's that 60s, 70s polyester. So you'd want to wear 2 pockets. Oh my gosh, and pockets here, deep pockets. So you'd want to wear a slip underneath because it's going to be a little scratchy. That is so great. I might get that. I'm going to see if that fits me. I think it will. I might get that for me. That'd be fun. This little Asian print. That's cute too. Alright, you guys. I'm going to share this out. Just let me breeze through it. You know how I do it. I just check fabrics. What fabrics is in style, or if it looks like it's a vintage. Now, not all vintage is good. It's got to be a good vintage, okay? It's got to be a certain kind of vintage. And then I'll tell you if I find something. But let me share this aisle. Well, I didn't make it very far. I made it 3.5 feet. That is a fast fashion brand, but look, it's still new with tags. I checked it over. I checked the underarms for any holes or anything as to why it made it here. It'll be half price, $6.50. So this I will get today too, because this is very popular style right now. This dark photo print. Look, there's a little cherub in there. I don't know if you can see him. He's upside down. But this is kind of a fashion forward look that's still in style. Yes, I will get that. Okay, fabrics. Just do fabrics, you guys. You don't, because there's, oh my gosh, you guys, look. All this is clothing, and then it's behind me is more. So, you know, if you don't want to spend all day, sure, you might miss something. Probably not, especially as you get better. Okay, this is costume, little girl's costume. Okay, photo print. This is that cheap stuff coming out, but look, that's why I'm pulling it out. It's got a cat. This is that cheap stuff that's advertised on Instagram I keep telling you guys about. It'd only be $4. That is cute. That is cute though. This one actually is a little bit better quality. When they try to do a photo print scene, it's a hot mess. It ends up looking kind of like that. Now this is okay because I can just say be gravel or something. But when they try to do other things, there's so much of it that ends up at the thrift store. I might have to get that though. It's only $4. It's so cute. I might even just put it in the booth. It's something that doesn't necessarily have to be tried on. I mean, they can just hold it up to them. But they can ask to go and use the restroom. You just put up a sign, and then they can call, and someone will come. Annabelle, fast fashion, that was from Ross. And someone will come, one of the floor associates will come and open up the bathroom for you. Oh, there's a Rachel Zoe. That's got a little bit of a following. Most pieces just sell for an average price, you know, 20 to 30, but so there's another wrap. Department store type. Nope, not that. But something like that, they really don't even have to. I'll put a few sweaters and jackets and t-shirts in my booth. I haven't had anything stolen yet. Another India, Pakistan type thing. There's a name for these. It escapes me right now. That's pretty. Alright, so that's how I do it. I usually do it a little faster. I slowed it down just a tad for you guys. I'm just popping in and out at this point because there's other people shopping and the hanger screeching is for real. But anyway, I want to pop in and show some things for those of you trying to learn. Soft Surroundings, you definitely want to know about that brand. And where was it? Oh, I was thinking of Hannah. This right here, J. Crew. There are quite a few brand names that use this kind of motif. J. Crew is a good one, of course. Bethany Moda, that was an influencer that started selling stuff, and some of her stuff is still wanted. That's one of Hannah's favorites. Anyways, that has this, you know, low-key stuff on it. Two panda bears hugging. I think Hannah's favorite is the one with the Dachshund dog. Okay, so I just wanted to do those honorable mentions. It's a lot of people. It's starting to fill up now, you guys. So on athleisure, I'll do some leggings too, but my favorite are the jackets and the shirts. Maybe some of the tank tops. Okay, this is small. We'll just talk about some brands. Speedo, that's a good brand. Now listen, just because something is a brand name though doesn't mean that it was a popular style, okay? So you want to know about that. But that Speedo, a little pricey. It's not like a high-end designer, but it costs a little bit. Kirtland, no, I don't buy any Kirtland. They just do copycats. And the fabric is just not great. Like this is a Kirtland too, I'm almost sure. Yeah. The fabric's not great. It looks good, right? It looks like Lululemon, but the fabric's too heavy. And plus, it's sold at Costco, right? It's not what you're looking for. I'm not seeing any colors. After a while, you guys, forgive me. There's an Everlast, but you have to be careful. Some Everlast is pricey, and some of it is there's a lower end diffusion. But I think even I saw at Walmart. Same for Champion. You want to be careful. They're making a lower end line. Danskin. Danskin used to be a great dancewear. Now for the last, 20 some years, there's a lower end line as well, sold at Walmart. So, it's not bad stuff. I actually wear a lot of Danskin that I get at the thrift store. But don't pay a lot and don't expect to resell it for a lot, okay? Because it's sold at Walmart, most of the lower end pieces. That's a good one. Is that Hurley or Under Armour? I can never remember. That's Under Armour, right? Yeah. Under Armour. Thank you. Sorry. So that's good. Like, I have a lot of these Danskin jackets. Now, I'll tell you why. Because they use a thinner material and it's so comfortable. I do buy that for myself. And I usually just get it at the thrift store. Wait a minute. No, that's Tangerine. I don't really do Tangerine. I don't really do too much of that brand either, unless it's like a cool piece, maybe with the sheer panels that I like, that aren't that easy to find in the stores. The stuff like I wear, like I'm wearing right now, you can't see, but I'm wearing one of my, I think a Kyodan, which is a great brand. It has the sheer panels everywhere, see? Those sell out quick. Those are hard to find in the stores. Haha, Lisa Frank vibe. Let me make sure it's not. She's doing some collabs again. No. Alright, I don't see any fabric. Okay, what I was saying earlier, I think I cut myself off, is after a while you kind of learn by the fabric and the stitching. I didn't see, I was hoping to run into a really good major brand to tell you guys, to start telling you, because this is a good entry level. This stuff right here, seriously. It sells, very little returns, etc., etc. Oh boy. Haha. Thong. Okay, no thank you. Anyway, so I like Lululemon, I like Lorna Jane, I like Ski Bunny. There's a couple bunnies out there, bunny names. Adidas, but not the cheaper stuff. The better higher end stuff. This Fila's not bad. And yes, some of it is also sold at the cheaper department stores. Maybe even Kohl's. Maybe. I don't go to Kohl's very often. Well, hardly ever. Once in a blue moon, just to see what's going on. Okay. Maybe I better just throw up some names. Moving on. Now, jackets are another good way to start clothing entry level. My recommendation for entry level, t-shirts and athleisure. And I've said before, but for anyone new, I'll say it again. Athleisure, people know their brands. The brand sizing seems to stay consistent, and fabric stretches, so there's some, flexibility there on sizing. But then jackets are good too. People tend to have more than one jacket. There's a good name, Venus. That's pretty. Quilted velvet. Now on jackets, if you're going to try to do that, pay attention. If it's not a really good name, but you think that it's just really cute and someone would buy it, but it's like a fast fashion, you need to check this area. This is the most important. This area here. A lot of times fast fashion, because it's made overseas, they make their stuff so small, and the arms will be so skinny that you cannot even bend your elbow. Okay? This looks interesting. Oh yes, Max Sport. It is $9.99. Yeah, that would be something if I needed some inventory. Men's. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a Robert Graham? It's a men's blazer. Why I wasn't really interested at this time. Oh, Juicy Couture. Look at that. It's a men's though. Oh, that's a pretty color. Look how nice and sheer and pretty. Yeah, see, that's pretty. The color. It's lightweight and sheer. It may not be a brand name, but it would be $4, so it's cheap enough. Yeah, it's just a fast fashion. The sleeves look okay, but this you could probably sell on style, okay? Because it's so sheer and it's a beautiful shade of purple. There's a Coldwater Creek. Some people knock it, and they shouldn't, because they're love Coldwater Creek and Chico's. They saw something in the catalog. It was sold out. They missed it. Let me turn around. They want it. Their friend has one. It's not available anymore. So they turned to the secondary marketplace to see if they can get one. I hope I'm not sounding too preachery. I'm just trying to teach those that like to learn. Okay, jeans. If I don't need a lot of inventory, I usually just breeze through and check Levi's. Levi's are pricey. I buy a certain kind for my husband at JCPenney, and unless they're on sale, they're going to cost me $80 for the new flex stretch denim that does not look like stretch. Because, you know, my husband is not going to wear stretch denim that looks like it, you know what I mean, like us girls wear. It's got to still look premium, and Levi went and did that. 501s are always a classic, but anyways, haha, look. I actually don't think that's aftermarket. I saw these at Walmart. George, yeah, that's Walmart. I think I did see these at Walmart. $7.99. But you guys, Jennifer JLab found a pair of Smiley pants from Smiley World, and she bought them for me. They're brand new. They're awesome. Now they don't quite fit me, but I'm gonna figure out what to do with them. I'll show them to you sometime. They're awesome. Okay, those don't go in there. Anyways, I usually, since I don't need a lot, I'm only looking for good brands. And probably just, you know, to be quick, the Levi tags always stick out. So, and especially sometimes in the bigger sizes, because they don't sell out at the store, sometimes you can find dead stock. You know what I mean by that, right? Like vintage dead stock, still new with tags. That's why you definitely want to check out the real big sizes too. Okie doke. Also, I mentioned that they're doing Halloween. That's kind of cool. That's a cool costume piece. A little bit higher end for a costume. This is leather. These look like leather chaps. Oh, leather pants. Only $24.99. Okay, those need to go into the cart. That's some theatrical stuff that would probably sell. I'm going to put it in the cart for now. Then I'm going to check as far as construction to see how they're constructed. Alright, let me look through here for some gunny sack or gun sack and things like that, okay? I'll be right back. Well, there weren't any gunny sack dresses. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of good vintage stuff over there, a lot of good vintage dresses. I'm just being very picky because like I said, I just organized all my clothing and had to make room in new racks, so let me sell some down. Anyways, there's another pair of these. Now these are made a little different. They're not front and back. But these, front and back, and flexible sizing because you can tighten all that, right? Yeah, even the front zipper, so to speak, and the back. So I think I'll get these. Yes. Alright, you guys, I think that's it for today. So 2 videos out of this trip. I hope you enjoyed both of them. The only thing I added on this second half, $1.99, some funny Christmas toilet paper that I'll put in Steve's bathroom. That's all. Yeah, the dresses, the pants, the Dyson, awesome. So as always, I hope you had a little bit of fun with me, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.